But here we are.
Woo!
Modern Magic Mondays. What's going on, guys?
Hello. Sorry to keep everybody waiting there.
Oh, yeah, that's alright.
It takes longer to get to your new place than your old place because I run into a lot more red lights now.
It's true, yeah. We're not downtown anymore. We're not hanging out so close, but now we are in a house.
We are. Woohoo! Another Monday. More modern.
Alright, so everything looks a little choppy. I'm not sure what we can close down here as we're getting things going.
Getting ready.
Go away.
Got a new deck ready for tomorrow. Well, almost ready. Need to finish the sideboard for it.
Not the Aristocrats deck?
No, that is a lot of fun though.
Is that it? Is that everything? Alright, so we'll just give it a shot, see how things go.
Perfect.
I'm actually going to put that fan on too.
Alright, so, hi guys. It's another Monday. And as always, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you watching at home. Whether you're watching us live or from the VODs, you know, I guess we can be on camera a little more.
There we go.
Snug up here. Hi guys. So, as always with Modern Magic Mondays, this episode and every episode is brought to you by Comic Kung Fu and Cork Street Taverns. You can see down below. Of course, Trip and Eminem were nice enough to donate to our Patreon page and high enough backer level, so they are personal sponsorships of Modern Magic Mondays. We're able to put their logo up on camera for us. We've also got regular people sitting at home that decided, I have a couple bucks, I like what they're doing, I'll throw it your guys' way. It's helped us improve the stream by being able to get new cam, get the awesome playmat that you see every time that you are watching.
Yep.
All kinds of good stuff like that. So those top couple guys are, of course, Drewski Brew, #1, which I'll be sending your sticker out later this week, probably
Nice guy.
Thursday, because I am off from work on Thursday.
Oh, jeez.
So, Drewski Brew #1, Atticus or Mystery Donor. Of course, we've also got Tatradamus, Dionysus Bacchus. I'm going to butcher it. Say it.
Lilagoid?
Lilagoid.
There it is.
Never going to get that one. Nate Hop 34, Burgleton, and Stormdust 07. So, of course, anybody that has donated to the stream does guarantee themselves a Modern Magic Monday sticker. And then we're giving them away.
They're back there in that bag. If you can reach it. We have stickers
Got long arms.
in the sleeve where the laptop should go.
Bam.
These stickers right here.
Woohoo!
Modern Magic Mondays.
And
You can adorn your laptops with them.
Yes,
like
you
I
can.
did. So,
Or your trade binders with them.
true.
You can do all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
It's, put them on your face even. That would be weird.
That would be weird.
So we also give those away at the end of the stream for those that have been following. So that's another incentive for all you guys, just little giveaways that we can do for you watching at home. Did I miss anything else?
No, I think we've pretty much wrapped it up. We can talk about the Player Invitational, second season.
Yes.
For anyone that is new, hello, welcome. Here at Modern Magic Mondays, we play at Comic Kung Fu, where all of these videos are taken, and then we bring them back here, we chop them up, we make them look pretty, and then we bring them to you guys every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, we keep point totals. And I don't believe every week, and I don't believe they've been updated from last week. But if you scroll down to the bottom of the channel there, you'll see a graphic that we've
I
created
still need that image.
that
For mine
gives
records.
you the player standings. And this is actually from 2 weeks ago because we're slackers. But crazy things have been happening. We're trying to keep up with it. But we do have everything updated for the stream itself, just not on the channel. But this gives you an idea. These are names. We're going to show you faces because we have player cams.
Ew.
We have all sorts of great stuff coming your way. And each week we keep the point totals all leading up after 10 weeks. Crunch the numbers. do all the tiebreakers, everything you can think
all
of.
that fun stuff.
Cut it at the top 8, which I'm going to go ahead and bring to you guys.
Is this week 4?
This is week 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And boom, there we are.
Damn.
Week number 4, our Phyrexian poison symbol is showing us our number 8 spot. So starting from the top, we have Eric Bloom at 42 points, Derek Southers at 38, Jacob Belkin at 37, Lyle Rolfs at 34, Ben Farabee, Keenan, TJ, and Charles all sharing 33 points for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were to cut it right now, week number 3,
that would be our.
this is our top 8. Does Dan just bring a deck wherever he goes so he can shuffle cards?
Pretty much, yes.
Pretty much,
yeah. Always got a deck not too far away. You never know when you're just like, hey, I could use some shuffling right now.
Right.
But that's our consistent. We've actually officially now, after 3 weeks? 4 weeks now. After 4 weeks, we've had 50 players, unique players, come to the shop to play on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Which, by the end of Season 1, I think we were only around like 55 or something like that.
Right.
So we were getting very close already, only week 3 or 4 in. So.
And that's crazy. I mean, we're like, the whole goal is to put the spotlight on our players and kind of show the power level of our shop, because we have such an amount of skill in our shop. You know, out of all of these players, you learn something new when you play them. And basically with that, we get so many different interactions, and we just decided we needed to bring this to you guys to show you what we're working with. So you'll see these names, and then you'll see them actually on a tournament circuit, you know.
Yeah, like the
playing at
SCG Opens or the Classics and stuff like that. A lot of our players have done well at that. A couple of them have been able to make day 2s at GPs and stuff. So they're at least along the East Coast, you will be seeing these names at those bigger events. So.
But enough chit chat. I think we just gotta hop right into it. August 2nd, last week, last Tuesday, round 1. Let's get it going.
Ooh, another week for Muscle fans out there.
If Muscles, I know you're out here somewhere. This is your night again, my friend. We have Merfolk for days.
Merfolk for days tonight. Oh yeah, actually it is going to be a good night for Muscles. So we've got Elves versus Merfolk. Brett will get the straw poll going up in the chat for all of you guys very soon. But 2 tribal decks, and this is the first time seeing Elves on camera for Modern Magic Mondays. The more you know, because we've had different tribal decks on there, but we have not had Elves, we have not had Eldrazi, or we've had Eldrazi, we've had Merfolk, but we haven't had Elves, we haven't had Slivers, we've had Goblins on there. So I guess vote on what tribal deck do you like the most.
Yeah, get those votes in. Let us know. Is it going to be Elves or is it going to be Merfolk who's going to take the win here? And Tatradamus made a really good point. Not only do we have great players, but we also have a diverse format in Modern. I mean, like, you can see Elves, you can see Merfolk. We've had Collected Company, we've had Fairies, you know, we have Tron, Affinity. I mean, these are so many different archetypes that we've seen. So this is the greatest place to play, I think. Gross. So who are you voting for here as we're counting up 7 cards?
Okay. Now, Merfolk player doesn't get any easy advantages of playing against a blue player.
Right.
You know, there's no, free island walk, so he's going to have to rely on his spreading seas. The elf player is going to be able to gum up the board pretty easily. And I'm not sure what style he's running. Like, if he's just running, I'm going to ramp into Praetorhoof, or is he running, like, some of the combo styles where he could sneak out Emrakul? So we're going to have to wait and see, but, okay. Elvish Archdruid here on turn 2, thanks to that Elvish Mystic being able to tap for green. And Visionary... So some of the other Elves cards are going to help him out, like he'll be able to draw cards off them and do things like that. But it's like Dwayne's got a much slower start. Mutavault Relic, which is main board Relic. You see a plain old island coming up. Wow, just another Mystic coming down. Going to be getting all the mana. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
And what?
Okay, so
all 3?
3 Elvish Archdruids, 2 Elvish Mystics, and Dustin says, "Let's go, let's go." And Dwayne, I just feel like maybe Dwayne's saying, all right, so maybe they're.
All right. Oh, he's basically asking him to slow it down a little bit, explain it a little bit more.
Yep.
So, basically saying, hey, the Archdruid taps 4 green based on the number of elves you have. After playing that Mystic, he was able to get 3 green, play a second one, and then use his last 2 green, and that Visionary there, or the Elvish Mystic to get the last Archdruid out. And we see Merle Reejery.
Just a Mara Reejery for Dwayne. Pales in comparison to the Elvish army.
And it looks like a collected.
Okay, yeah. Collected company. Oh.
Ew.
Sure, yeah.
2 things just came onto the battlefield that we can't see because they are off camera.
Oh, no. Oh, we try so hard. Maybe the iPad's just in the way. Our life counter.
Our play time, but it does look nice.
Yeah.
All right. I can't speculate on the math because there could be another elf out there that's pumping the team.
Yeah, kind of checking the math, it looks like for Dustin.
The way he turns his things are definitely unique. Because they're kind of crooked. They're not so much like, I'm going to tap my guy. They're just sort of crooked.
So Archdruid. Oh, okay.
And enter Scoop Phase.
All right. So Dwayne says, "I've seen enough."
Wow.
Yeah, collecteds, chords, Land of War Elves. Use.
Okay, that guy's got an overrun ability.
Ezuri.
Yeah, where you can give your whole team +3/+3 and trample.
Renegade Leader, I think. Something like that. Ezuri? That's it. Ezuri.
This is a deck I've told Tim that he should make because, 1, he likes turning people sideways, and 2, it's a tribal deck.
Sure. Oh yeah, elf creatures you can control get +3/+3 and trample until end of turn.
Yeah.
For 5, CMC 5. Okay, so that was pretty quick. Elves able to power
take it
through.
in 6 minutes, guys. That was. I mean, it showed the power of the elf deck and how quickly it can dump its hand. Like, it's definitely something that is a force to be reckoned with in Modern. And when was that? Was that maybe this time last year? Like, when we saw a little bit of elves coming up. Oh, I think it was right after Origins came out. Because there were some elves that got printed in Origins, and people were trying out that green-black version. That,
yep, Shaman of the Pack.
Yeah, that can drain based on the amount of elves you have.
It shows the power of a 3 Archdruid hand.
That is true. That is true.
Play a couple Archdruids, swing with the team, go to game 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Especially when Dwayne's like, here's my relic.
Yeah.
Pass. Okay, here's my island. Pass.
And, here's the thing about, I was talking to Dwayne last week when we had played, and he had said he has gotten so many people with that turn 1 main board relic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we have such a diverse format, we have a lot of players that, you know, are playing decks that are coming out of the graveyard. You know, they're trying to snap back spells, or, you know, could match up fish people versus tree hippie people. And he's gotten a lot of people with that Relic of Progenitus. So, you know, it's always just a safe bet for him when he's looking at his hand. He goes, all right, I don't know what he's playing, so let's just run it out and see if it works out. And in this instance, probably not. I can't think.
There's not going to be much that you're going to need to deal with for the graveyard.
No.
But we can pull up sideboards and take a gander and see what they were bringing in.
You are absolutely correct.
Because we have the technology.
So much good stuff. So sideboards, what would you like to read?
I'll read Dwayne's this time around.
All
So
right.
he's got 1 Seized Claim, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Relic of Progenitus, 2 Tidebinder Mage, 1 Tectonic Edge, 2 Pithing Needle, 3 Hercles, 2 Spell Pierce, 1 Master of Wave, and 1 Clever Impersonator. So Tidebinder Mage is for sure going to come in here.
Yep.
2/2 for 2. Taps down a red or green creature. It does not untap during that player's untap step. So that seems pretty awesome. Grafdigger's Cage will come in to shut down collected companies, things like that, because creatures can't enter from graveyards or libraries. So that shuts that down. But those seem to be the main ones that he'd want to bring in. So those 3.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot on Dwayne's side is
Yeah.
what we're looking at right now. You know, Spell Pierces, Hercules Recall, I mean, these are all great cards, but just not for what he's playing. Pure creature deck. And then on Dustin's side, we have 2 Scavenging Ooze, 4 Creeping Corrosion, 3 Fracturing Gust, and 2 Crushing Vines.
Huh.
All the affinity hate, Rathmar says. And that's absolutely correct. I mean, 7 cards.
Yeah, he does not like to play against Affinity. I mean, he's got a light sideboard too. It's not the full 15.
Right. It seems
11
like
now, so he's 4 short.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you think? Is there anything worth bringing in from his board?
I don't hate having Scavenging Oozes.
Okay.
Just because, you know, you may sacrifice your elves against Merfolk just as chump blockers, and then being able to gain that life back quickly, just eating them out of your graveyard is not a bad idea. And we are off to the races. Aether Vial for Dwayne, as well as...
Wow.
Is that a Lord?
Lord of Atlantis. But we also just see another Merc Druid coming down for Dustin.
Okay, so this is starting to look...
It's looking similar start for Dustin, but this time around Dwayne has a much quicker start. Because
True.
he has a Vial, he's got a Lord, and I love this play. He can sit there, swing in, and looks like he was ready to start taking some damage, and Dwayne's like, I'm going to Vial in before damage, so you'll take 3.
And now 2 Lords.
Is there an Echoing Truth in hand? What was that? Dwayne's flicking his cards too quick. I can't tell.
Is an Echoing Truth.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Oh my.
What?
That's a Planeswalker.
Nissa. Not the new one. I don't remember all the abilities of the older Nissa. Plus, gain some life. Because you just gain 4 life there. Or maybe that's the minus. Now he's at 1 loyalty. Muro Reedry. That's a nice way to start.
Oh, Silvergill.
Oh, Silvergill. Silvergill comes down, not Muro Reedry. I'm mixing up my Merfolk now.
Okay, so Nissa Ravane.
Okay.
+1, search your library for a card named Nissa's Chosen. Put it on the battlefield. +1, gain 2 life for each elf you control. She starts at 2, so it looks like Nissa's going to be at 3.
Okay.
So he gains 4 off that. Okay, alright. Lords come crashing in.
I'm gonna take out Nissa. Say, get out of here. Still keeping that vial up to be able to bring something in. Okay. Dustin doesn't play as often. It's been a while since he's been in. What do you think about his lands?
I can't handle it.
Because every single one seems to be different art.
Elvish
some
art.
Some are full art, some aren't. Alright, 3 mana, 4 mana. Collected Company.
Do you like main phasing Collected Company here with the Elves deck just to pump the team even more, or do you do it before attackers?
I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing it here at this point. Because you could pump up your team. Oh, look at this.
There we go.
Alright, so those guys do pump up the team. The elves that just came in, but I forgot their names.
They're on Origins, right? No, that's a different card I'm thinking of.
Did I lose my phone already? No.
Dwayne gonna
It's
go
over here.
to 15 off that attack.
Alright, I know a way to solve this.
Impervious, perfect. 2/2 elf warrior. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Imperious. Tap, put a 1/1. Oh wow, jeez. So we got 2 Imperious perfects off that Collected Company.
That's pretty sweet.
So, wow. I mean, just the power, the amount of power that can be produced off of this elf deck.
Yeah, like it's very similar to the fish deck, but you ramp everything out super quick because most of your elves produce mana,
right.
or make other elves like
Perfect.
And then, I mean, that's why it runs the Renegade Leader, too. So you're like, all right, now I've got so many elves, I can swing with the team and just overrun them. And now I'm dealing so much damage because I have so many creatures out that you can't stop me.
So Silvergill is going to come in for 4. Dropping Dustin to 17. Vial still untapped, so Dwayne can bring another Merfolk out to block. And Dustin just says, let's go for broke. Bring the team. Alright, so other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. This is why I don't play these decks.
Yeah.
There's too much math involved. Echoing Truth.
Ooh, nice. Bounce your dudes.
And that's going to hit both
Yeah, so
Archdruids.
Yep. Vines on the one kick on the one that you're targeting.
Alright, so
Give it +4 and can't be target spells or abilities. Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, so everything, all the elves are getting a whole bunch. All right.
Master of
1,
Waves.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now he's got a bunch of guys to block.
Must be nice.
They're all gonna die.
Yeah, well.
But that was cool. I like that play. He had a backup plan just in case his Echoing Truth didn't work.
Definitely not something you would normally see, I feel, with the Merfolk deck. with a vial on 4. I feel like the vial normally stays at the 2 to 3 range.
Right.
And then you normally would hard cast, but I guess he anticipated after that first game, seeing all of the power that Dustin was bringing to the table, he needed to have that Master of Waves ready to come out at a moment's notice.
Alright, so all other elves are getting +3 except the Llanowar elf is getting +4. And he's going to choose to kill off 2 of those guys that are pumping everybody. But he's still... I mean, that Elvish Archdruid right there is a 2/2 by himself. He gets +3, so he's 5. And then he gets +4 because Vine's got kicked. So 9 damage.
And then you still have 1 perfect that's going to be getting through as well.
I think he can't afford to do this. I think he has to throw some guys in the way or he dies. Yeah. I think this is just the better way to do it. Because looks like he's still going to choose to take 4 off the... or take 5 from the Llanowar as of right now.
Yep.
And I think that you have to do it. I think you just say, these blockers are great, but that's really all they are, is guys who just jump in the way.
Dead seahorses.
Bam, 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 bam.
So we're going to go to 10. Off that attack, and Dwayne now has 1, 2. Master Waves is a 2/2?
A 2/1.
2/1? Okay.
And he gives all elementals +1/+1, and the elementals are 1/0, so now they're 2/1s. But yeah, go.
Crash.
All right. So 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 damage.
Just enough. Justin says, "You gonna do me like that?" All right. Well.
Whew. That master's saving the day.
Well. So.
Tying
Dwayne able to tie it up, making this a 3-game series.
Game 2 just, took twice as long.
Yeah.
Game 1.
Just twice as long. So let's bring up these sideboards again. Let's take a look at some things. See if there's... Again, even though it's probably not a good idea, I still like the Scavenging Ooze
That extra
for
life.
Dustin. He's able to cheat out a Scavenging Ooze, on turn... I guess you don't really have to cheat out a Scavenging Ooze. Turn 2. But I mean, you do sacrifice being able to play, an elf that's going to pump up the team.
True. And all of his elves are pretty much 3 mana.
Yep.
So.
But creating corrosion, fracture. I mean, I guess maybe fracturing gust. Creeping corrosion just seems too spread out.
Well, fracturing gust is the same thing as creeping corrosion, except it gains you life for each one that dies.
Same amount.
Yeah.
Cost 4.
No, costs more than that.
Ooh.
I think it costs 5 for fracturing gust.
Okay, no. So just Scavenging Ooze.
Just Ooze then.
Yeah. Yep. And then on Dwayne's side,
again,
Tidebinder mages seem fine here.
and Grafdiggers.
Yeah.
Like, because like Sea's Claim is cute and all, but because all his elves make mana, making, oh, I'm gonna cut you off green for a little bit, I'll give you an island so I have Island Walk, that's not really necessary.
Right.
You want something that's gonna have more impact on the game, and Grafdigger's Cage shutting off Collected Company does have a big benefit because Dustin was able to get basically all these pumps off of all of his creatures every time he's hit Collected.
All right. So we'll have to see if Dwayne can make it a twofer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
See if he can pull it back.
I did like the vines kicked aspect of Dustin. That was nice to see that he is running that.
That's a good play.
Give some protection to some of these guys. I also would love to see him overrun.
Just
Here,
one big
just
swing.
bam.
Got him.
Pump my team.
So, couple lands. Looks like a Land of War Elves. Chord, maybe? The deck runs Chord, right? That just makes the most sense to me.
Depends on what version. Some versions do like it. Like the more combo ones with Nettle Sentinel and Elvish Visionaries and stuff like that, where Dustin's doesn't seem to be running that style. At least from what we've seen with just him pumping his dudes and
True.
turning them sideways.
Now, calling back in chat when we started, a couple people from the shop said, hey, he's still got some cards in the mail. So it could be that this is like beta testing for what he wants.
Playing the elf style, I'm missing some of the combo aspect of it, so I'm just going to go ramp face style until then. Which is, we've seen how it worked.
Yeah.
You can land those creatures that you need, like the Archdruid and stuff.
Dwayne looks like going to 6 cards. Not a fan of his 7. So what do you think of the new atmosphere?
What do you mean?
Here.
Oh, here.
This is test number 1.
Test number 1. How does the magic feel in the new setup?
Right. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
Seems good so far.
Yeah.
Enough light. We
bought a rug.
There's a rug now
to hopefully catch some sound.
I like it. You haven't posted up the foam on the walls yet to help.
Not yet. Land of War Elves for Dustin.
Mutavault. Pass. It's
And,
like, what is it?
Yeah.
Now what exactly does
Mutavault.
It's an elf merfolk dinosaur. In case you were wondering.
Right. Anything you want it to be. Here's another forest. Eldritch Archer, this...
3 games in a row!
It's a 3-peat. Dwayne says, okay.
Seems fun.
Island. Here is my Silvergill revealing... I think it was Master of the Pearl Trident. And draws into another Curse Catcher. Plays a land. And here's the Imperious Perfect. Let's pump the team again. And let's just dump my hand again.
And move to combat?
Yep.
Crooked Elf.
That's an amount of damage.
3.
3 total. 2.
Well, he should get +2. And he's a 1/1. Did he miss a point?
1. Yeah, it should be 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 3. Okay, so Tidebinder Mage comes down.
Okay, what is he choosing? Oh, the Archdruid? Nice.
Okay.
Because, I mean, Archdruid here would give him all of the mana. So this kind of slows him down just a little bit here.
I'm just gonna put him at 18. Keep up with them.
Alright.
Combat. 3?
3.
Oh, he made an elf.
Make an elf.
Okay, so make another elf.
And he's got that elf on the end there as the tap him, untap target land.
What's going on, Muscles?
Yeah, Muscle's in the house. Alright, bringing some damage across.
So if we're doing math correctly, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
We're not doing math correctly.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Lord of Atlantis in hand.
That's nice. It looks like Dwayne's having some trouble in mana, though.
Master of the Pearl Trident.
Mm-hmm.
Pump the team.
Give him +1, and Island Walk.
He's got 2 Spreading Seas in hand.
Yeah, again, like that.
And it's not super helpful now.
I think it would be better if he had more mana too. Because if Dwayne hadn't been sitting here and be like, all right, I'm hanging around this 3 mana for a while. Make another dude.
Dustin does have a Vines of Vastwood in hand.
Oh, nice. All right, debating on combat, decides to bring them across. Now he's got a 3/3 at least.
Dwayne making some decisions. How do I want to block? In the tank. How do you block here? If you're Dwayne.
Well, if I'm only thinking that my guys are like, if my opponent's guys are only dealing 1 extra damage than the 2 that they should, then I might make some misplays in the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, you want to try to keep that Tidebinder alive, so you're not going to use him to block. Silvergill is fine to throw in the way here, but he's only got 3 damage. So whatever he's going to jump in front of, it's going to be a trade-off. But don't remember what that elf is in the middle there.
If I get closer, I still can't tell. So he says I'm just going to take it. Oh no. Vines kicked. Okay, so he does block with it.
Blocks with the Tidebinder,
okay.
Takes the other damage.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
So take 6. Dropping him to 7. Phantasmal Image coming in as a copy of Master of the Pearl Trident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dwayne just stuck on mana.
Archdruid, though, now is able to untap.
Devoted Druid is what? Perfect. Tap, add a green to your mana pool, or put a -1/-1 counter on Devoted Druid and untap Devoted Druid. Okay, alright, so starts as an 0-2. This is why we have you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Recognize all this art. 4?
No, he's doing more than 4. So he's kicking this guy. What is his name? He's an elf that costs a green, but you can kick it and put a +1 counter on him. For each +1 counter that gets put on him, is it Jorga? Jorga Warcaller, multi-kicker for 2. Whenever he enters the battlefield with a +1 counter on it, for each time it was kicked, other elf creatures you control get +1 for each +1 counter on Jorga Warcaller. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 elves? So he's able to tap and make, or has 8 elves here. Makes a bunch of mana, kicks it 5 times, so he had at least 10 mana available to him.
Combo.
And now everybody gets +5.
Oh,
Vapor Snag this guy.
First damage dealt, 19.
Got him! Oof, that hurts. Everybody gets +5.
Yep. So basically checking.
He said, hey, you should have Vapor Snagged this guy. By the way, because now you're dead. Because there's no way that you're surviving this attack. Oof.
Dwayne, double checking. Is there any way
not to
I
take
can
like
survive
50
this?
damage
Yeah.
this turn? If he had Vapor Snagged that over the Arc Druid, I think he could have survived another turn here. Let's see. No, probably not. Because even because if that was the case, like Dustin could have swung with everything. I mean, at this point, Dwayne's tapped out and basically just kind of doing some discussions with Dustin. He's dead because even if he blocks the 3 that we see, there's still those 2 elves attacking that are +7 off the, or +6 because there's only 1 pumper right now. So elves getting there with Dwayne only being able to do 1 point of damage in game 3 off of a Vapor Snag.
Yeah, I mean, that's he had to get in there and just show Dustin that he can still deal some damage.
Yeah.
Huh.
Elves.
And see, that's the thing about our metagame at Comic Kung Fu is you Dwayne doesn't know that he needed to hit the War Collar.
Right.
He just said, oh, they get +5/+5. Also another reason why you need to read cards.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it.
If you're not as familiar with cards, read it. Double check it.
Ask questions. We're a learning shop at Comic Kung Fu as well. And I think that it definitely, had Dwayne known everything that was going on with that War Caller, he definitely would have Vapor Snagged there.
And it's not often that you face the elf deck either.
No, not at all.
I mean, you'll see it at big events, like a GP or something like that. There's those couple of players that'll be playing it. But most of the times, like at an open or something, you're not going to see an elf player.
True. Very true.
So, not to say the deck is not good, because we've seen the power of the deck. And there's a couple different variations of the deck, but it's just not as popular. I think most people, like, when they go, I want to make a tribal deck, they look through the decks and are like, all right, based on the meta and, you know, I like blue as a color, I guess I'm going to play Merfolk.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really go, oh, I want to play Elves. I don't know. Like, I don't see that as often. So, fun fact of the day. Elves are still good.
Things to think about.
But that was round 1.
Round 1 in the books.
In the books.
So let's hop over. Let's take a look at our standings.
Because we had those, because Brett's awesome.